Good afternoon, everybody. It's Tom with 20th Century Rescue, and I'm a little late today, but I have more linens available, which is why I'm late. I was up all morning ironing, and some men's cufflinks. So let's, for the guys out there, let's start with the cufflinks, and they're mid-century. Mostly 50s, well, 50s, 60s. And I'll start out actually with a tie pin. And this is 10 karat gold. I believe just this is 10 karat gold. With a matte gold background, and if you can see, black center to the spaces within this. What is it, a vortex? Well, it's not really a vortex, but either a abstract S signed on the back, CTO, which is actually small c, capital T, small o. I forget the name of the company, but it's not exactly CTO, it's TCO. Maybe you can't see that, but marked there, right there. But anyway, it does come with the clincher, what do you call this, clasp, which is not marked as gold either, is not marked gold. So there you go, a modernist lapel pin, tie pin. Ladies can use it as a hat pin. Okay. And you've got this, again, geometric mod swank cufflinks. These are, I believe, 3/4 of an inch square. Gold with black. Gold tone, excuse me. And there are 2 of them, of course. They could go formal or informal. Tux or suit, depending on the occasion. If I had well, I do have a tux, but never wear it, duh. Okay, so one of the most famous or well-liked motifs in the mid-century are crowns. Can you focus on that? There you go. So a striated diagonal, quote-unquote, stripe with 3 diagonal crowns. Again, I believe this is swank. Yes. And of course there are 2. Again, the background is black. I don't know, it doesn't appear shiny. I don't know if it's enamel or not. These are my favorites. Chevron. Well, a shield shape. Now, this would be clasped this way or this way, but I like it this way because those 2, whatever you want to call them, remind me of boat sails, is what they remind me of. But I really like the checkerboard weave background. Not marked, but I really like these. These are my favorites. And I'll prove that there are 2. And finally, a reef knot. These are the cheapest. You look closely and maybe they need to be more clean. They were soaked. And I don't think these are marked either, or are they? Nope, they are not marked. Oh, yes, they are. They are swank. But nautical, classy, simple, not overdone, on the verge of not even being noticed, actually, in gold tone. But if you look at the pictures in the listing, there's some either, well, it seems like degradation of the gold tone. But you can't see it, well, I can't see it with the naked eye. So, there you go. Those are a small selection. There are some more coming. I've got a boatload of jewelry, which I have had, I think, for 2 years. And I have not completed listing or what have you. So, linens. We've got the best, starting with the best here, in my opinion. A small tablecloth with yellow, brown, and those side quote-unquote leaves or stems are in sort of a dark taupe. I didn't measure it, but it's, what is it, 3 feet by 3 feet maybe? Linen. That's the back side. Embroidery. Now, these have been washed in cold with whatever the, I'm doing a brain fart. Woolite. And all of these that I'm about to show you have been lightly starched. Some of these with the center cartouche or the embroidery centering to a plain unembroidered center can be hard to lay down flat even when ironed. So that's up to you guys to figure out to starch the heck out of it and no rimples. So that's this. With a taupe or light brown, it's more of a light brown than taupe, edging. So next, what do we have? We have more of a Victorian style linen. This is I'm showing you the back, but the corners, each corner has a stitched, somewhat Victorian, what do you call it, a cartouche? Very pretty, not my style, but each corner has the same cartouche. Again, estimating this is more than 3 feet. I'm 5'7", so this is probably 4 feet or so, and it's rectangular. So none of these are listed yet. They will be listed by tomorrow, and of course the measurements will be in the description. This is the back side. Is this the back side? No. Yes, that's the back side. That's the front side. Get close, Tom. It'd be helpful if the lady was right side up. Or for crafting purposes, whatever floats your boat, I suppose, with these old linens. There you go. Now we have these. This is a really nice runner. Unfortunately, it has 2 small stains on it. It is upside down, Tom. Yes. So those are tulips. You can see a stain right where. It's very light, right there. Let me just get this right side up first with a lace edge. And the spot is right there. There is another one, I believe, small, right there, top. There you go. Sorry for my unscientific showing of runners and tablecloths. It's small. Again, 4 feet or so. But none of these that I have here were used or washed with any bleach or any stain removing agent whatsoever, other than what is already in woolite, if any. So here are two kitchen towels, linen kitchen towels. I love these kind of things. This is the silver towel, kind of rough, absorbent linen. I did do a doofus and I did lightly starch these as well, so they will have to be rinsed before use. There is, I don't know if you can tell, a slight brown fold mark there. These don't look like they've ever been used. So there is a bit of a old, I found these folded just as the day they were made. There are two of them. There is a mark here. Where is it? Is that it? Right there? No, that's not a mark. That's just a, well, maybe that's a repair or just a nib in the, nope, that looks like a repair. So they were, I guess, used at some point. Large and fold in nicely. Those who collect this kind of thing, if you do. But again, there's a small light brown mark that was there and is much improved since washing. So hopefully that will disappear as on another wash. The next one is just for pots and pans, apparently. And these look like they were homemade. This is, well, yeah, obviously, probably done with a kit, but somebody added nice red stitching to the edge. Again, not perfect condition, not in bad shape by any stretch of the imagination. Might be a spot here and there that is light. I don't know if you can tell or not, but tried to point them out in each listing. Photographs have already been taken, I just haven't had the time to list them today. Here's another Victoriana kind of thing. It's a runner, completely homemade out of a piece of, well, could be cotton. Well, it is cotton, but it's with a linen type weave. Maybe out of, I don't know, a sheet? Not that thin. So I don't know, but there's the inside. As you can tell, some of the edge needs to be tamped down or resewn or cut. Yeah, because it's kind of frayed. But here's the design. Rather very simple. Somebody's sort of hobby come to life with stitching. It is very pretty. Go nice in somebody's house. Are there any stains, Tom? Not that I can see. So, here's a plain white one. I was focusing only on color today. This is sort of a Madeira-like, very sort of see-through-y linen. And yeah, so there's the ending of it right there. Very simple. Here's the back. I hope I got that right. Maybe I don't. Who knows? Small. And it's at least 12 inches wide. At least. It's It's got to be 12, 14, well, 14 inches wide. Again, no stains, but it is that kind of linen where you can see the striations through the linen, kind of rustic. Any stains on this? No. If I find any, I will let you know. Here's one that can be used for projects. Again, homemade, but there are two very obvious stains on it. And so somebody can cut it off from here and here and either use the entire piece with or without that lace border. Like a dresser scarf, two dark holes, not holes, spots. Pretty. Here's a pretty one for cat lovers. Nice job. Again, very country-ish. I don't think it would really go in a shabby chic, but whatever. Whoever likes it, likes it. Again, white linen with a cream yellow, butter yellow edge, scalloped, and I don't believe there are any problems with this either. Again, everything here has been lightly starched, which I didn't think I would end up doing, but in order to show them well, you really do need to use some light starch. All right, I'm going a little quickly. This is a corn bag, I think. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I don't speak Spanish, but carne? I could be totally wrong and embarrass myself, but it's got a pocket. So you can use it in the kitchen for anything you want, really. But it's very kitschy, Mexican, and part, I don't know if they painted, so little girl is edged in fabric, and then that's painted or dyed, whatever, and portions seem appliqued. They look appliqued, but let's see the back. Yeah, no, not appliqued, but it's cutesy. Do anything you want with it. Not exactly meant for a modern kitchen. Now here's a big one. I haven't translated this yet. It's in Spanish. A center not a tablecloth, but a runner of some sort. Maybe for the top of the kitchen table. I don't know. Dresser scarf, whatever you wish. Hang it up on the wall. Again, white linen, lace border. The corners all, on the corner, they join two parts, and see where they're joined. That's the back, obviously. Butterflies, cacti, flowers. And that's about maybe 2 feet by 2 feet Probably a little longer. It's rectangular, it's not square. Here is a bureau scarf, or if somebody didn't finish it, you can use it for whatever you'd like, I suppose. Very pretty. And again, 3 feet long. There is a spot right here, or an area rather, right here. And you can barely tell unless you hold it up. It's about this wide, right here, of yellow. Obviously an old stain. I don't think you can tell. And you wouldn't really tell, I don't think. Yeah, you can tell. It's rather large. So this, again, I haven't used any bleach, but you probably could use some bleach on this. But it's not overtly obvious. If you want to utilize the parts of it, the edging, for the stitching on something else, that's probably what many people would do. But this is pretty as is, and I think that stain, which was not overtly noticeable before I washed it, may or may not fade away. Here's a piece, an errant piece. I don't know if you can call this a doily or what. Maybe this was part of oh, great, Tom. A piece that was going to be joined to something else. Again, Victoriana. Not actually Victoriana. 1700s. Marie Antoinette kind of thing. Utilize that in whatever you will. These 2 pieces are great. They're sort of off-white linen, short, maybe nightstand runners, or what have you. Show you the front would be nice. This has a stain on part of the edge. Where is it? I just saw it. Where the hell is it? Come on. There it is. So I am confident that that could probably be, or the whole piece could be soaked. But, well, maybe not so confident. It has been washed, as I said, in Woolite. There's another one that's a little touch of a stain. There is a second one here as well. So there are a pair. Rough linen. This has some marks on it. I will call them marks. There's one spot. There's the spot right here. And some marks again. All of these were in boxes from an estate of 4 boxes. The first 2 boxes, 50% of what was in there was thrown out, unfortunately. Simple little doily, doodad, project work. And finally, we have a linen green bordered runner, wide runner. It's over 12 inches wide and about 3 feet plus long. This is very pretty. I like the the green and the pink and the blue. Nicely done. Any stains? I don't believe so. For once. This pile is actually pretty good where the stains are concerned. For any of you out there who are looking for white on white, I have a boatload of white linen. I have coming up, is that just a weakness in the fabric? There's a little wear spot here. I knew there was something. Let's see right there. Bring it back, you can barely tell, but it's there. That is a wear spot. I have a lot of white linens coming up, tablecloths, actually some pillowcases, but you know, things such as bun warmers. You know, they're white, light linen in a butterfly shape. Put the bun in the center and wrap up the bun and serve it to your guests or to your family. So there's a lot of linens that I have. If you are looking for a specific thing, please comment below. I have a lot